A lot of things can happen in a year. This time last year, I was done writing Arborea Lux, and I was getting it ready for formatting and getting it ready for publishing. I was writing extensive details. I was changing stuff that needed to be changed. It was my first time ever writing and publishing a book, and I have a lot of people to really thank for this journey that I've been on. But more importantly than that, on this date last year, it was also very important for me and my family. It's an annual thing, and it's something that I want all of you to celebrate with me, because you guys have also been a part of my journey in this past year. This is just part one of the little festivities we're going to do. This is basically still for the channel, but tonight at 6:30, at either 6:30 or at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be hosting a live stream for us to do a writing session, for us to talk about books, and also for some special little activities, and here's why. This is Kat the Crow-Winged Author here at the Magic Library, and today is my birthday. Yes, today is my birthday, but I don't like people singing the happy birthday song to me. I don't know why. I think it's because it's just weird to me. But yes, today is my birthday, and I want to be celebrating it with all of you. And I hope that you guys will be tuning in tonight at 6:30 or 7 p.m. to start Central Standard Time to join in the little festivities that we have going on. We'll be hosting a writing session for all of you creatives out there. I have some friends worldwide that are going to be joining us. One of them is, of course, Darkshade Nephilim. He's going to be here. I think his girlfriend, I think her name is Silverwolf, is going to be here too. So that's going to be good and everything. I think it's a she. They will be here anyway. And I've also got some friends on Facebook that are coming to me, that are coming as well. And it's going to be a very fun time and everything. I'm primarily going to be working on Bloodlines, because that's the big project right now. I'm sort of putting Awakening on sort of a weird to be putting it like this, but a marinating period, so that it will so that I have time to really let it go and everything. And then after that, I will do a read through and get that ready for publishing. But yeah. And speaking of publishing, my book Arborea Lux is out on Amazon right now. So if you guys are interested in a paranormal dark fantasy story that's got a little bit of romance, a little bit of mystery, and a sort of morally gray villain that's not really morally gray. I just think that a lot of people think he is, but he sort of thinks himself justified in what he does and everything. But I can't tell you more than that. You're gonna have to follow along with the story yourself, and that story sort of sets up some of the things that you read about in the Seraphim trilogy. So if you're excited for the Seraphim trilogy, please go and buy Arborea Lux on Amazon or from any online retailer of books. I hope you guys enjoy it. And it's my book baby. It's one of my first stories that I actually ever wrote all the way through to completion, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But aside from that and everything, this is let's get on to the video. A lot has happened in a year, and I've gone from it being sort of just a pipe dream to it being a dream that I'm living. I'm actually a published author now, and I may not be rich or famous in that regard, but it is my one claim to fame that I'm actually a published author. But it's very humbling to know that I do have supporters out there who like my book, and I'm very happy about it, because it's something I worked hard on, and I did it mostly myself. So yeah. My dad especially likes bringing up that he is exceptionally proud of me. I heard those words a lot this weekend. And as you can tell, I went full redhead for my birthday and everything. The reason for that is because I sort of needed a change from the blue. I sort of needed to go back to what I felt to be my roots, and my roots genetically are Irish. So I decided to go with a sort of Irish redhead for my birthday, and I will say this, a lot of people like it, so. Also this weekend, I made the mistake of going to a bookstore, because when my dad and I left, because Dad said, pick out whatever you want and then I will buy it for you for your birthday. Yeah. Well, this is what I picked out. These are all books that, some of these books are actually ones that I've been wanting to read for a while. And I will say this, oddly enough, they're actually more for research purposes, because I am getting into dark fantasy romance and everything, and I want to I want to see what I can do to sort of write on. This is part of sort of my research process. And also getting into a number of fandoms along the way. Some of these books I actually know from TikTok and everything. For example, the book called Hooked. It's a very interesting story that's more of a modern take on Peter Pan and everything. And there's some name drops in there that are sort of obvious. But yeah, it's a dark fantasy romance that I particularly want to, that I have been interested in reading, so yeah. And of course, A Court of Thorn and Roses. I'm getting into creature romances, so I wanted to try that out as well. To see if I can really, like train my mind for that and everything, so yeah. Trust me when I say I've got a lot on my plate writing-wise, and now a lot on my plate reading-wise, so it's going to be very interesting to see where this research goes with my my writing and everything. It's going to be fun, I think, so. So I already mentioned that I got A Court of Thorns and Roses, and this, I only know a little bit about this, but it's got the Fae. It's got Fae creatures in it, and I'm particularly interested in this. This one's going to be very interesting for me to read. And whether or not I like this is whether or not I will get the rest of the books in the series. And just because I like order and everything, I may actually just end up getting this for getting all the rest of the books, and just for the heck of it. The next book that I talked about is one that I actually found while doing research on Book Talk, which is a community of book readers and authors on TikTok, and I love being part of the community. I just wish people would notice me there. This is the book that I was talking about. It's called Hooked, and it is. I don't think it's technically a paranormal dark fantasy. I think it is more of a dark fantasy romance, and it's very intense from what I've seen in the back of the book. On the back of the book, the little headline up here says, "He wants revenge, but he wants her more." And I think, as someone who is sort of a hopeless romantic, but also someone who likes immersion, immersive fiction and everything, I think this is going to be a very intense book for me to read. But not that I mind that. I can handle a lot more intense stuff reading wise than I could in the past. So yeah. I got a number of ones that were sort of weird in terms of, because I don't think they're necessarily creature romances. But I've got, this is a 4 Horsemen novel, and this one's called Pestilence, where Pestilence sort of comes in human form to a town, and this girl who's not afraid of him ends up becoming his prisoner, and as they spend time together, Pestilence learns what it is to be human. I think the main character Sarah is going to I think she's going to be very kick-ass in this. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. And another book that I got, primarily because I sort of love the story between Hades and Persephone. I found this one. This one's called Monster. This is a Monsters and Muses book, and this is called Promises and Pomegranates. And if you know anything about the Hades and Persephone story, you'll know that she was given a pomegranate, and the seeds of the pomegranate that she ate are the seeds that she has to go down and live with Hades. To me, and this is a story. This is definitely a dark fantasy romance, because these are sort of incarnations of Hades and Persephone. They're you've got these two characters. One is innocent and one is sort of dark and mysterious. And I love the imagery of it. The imagery of it looks really cool. I always like the dark covers. So I'm going to look forward to reading this one too. Not only because of one of my favorite Greek stories, but also because of the fact that I kind of like romances like this. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of my love of Beauty and the Beast type stories or what. So that's something about me that I never really realized until I looked through all the titles of the books that I got. And speaking of stories that have a sort of Beauty and the Beast factor to them, we have Hunting Prince Dracula, and this is it's very interesting because of the fact that one of the movies that my parents actually got me for my birthday was The Last Voyage of the Demeter, which is sort of a telling of Dracula from a certain window of the story and making it more of a horror story than a dark romantic tragedy, as I like to classify Bram Stoker's novel, because I like the Dracula story because, in a sense, you sort of see how broken he is and why he went along that path. But in the movie, you see him more as the monster. You see him more as the demon that he was sort of seen by the people of the villages around his castle. And it's very interesting. I liked the movie a lot. It was particularly interesting because it was based off of the captain's log from the novel Dracula. And Dracula is very interesting anyway because it's all written in letters. It's all written in letters, and it's very, very cool and everything. And it's not something that I've really seen done in literature before, and I think that's what makes Bram Stoker's novel really stand out. So yeah, I think this is going to be very, very interesting as well. There's another story in this called Stalking Jack the Ripper, and considering Jack the Ripper is one of my favorite murder cases of all time, I may end up going to look for that book too. Hey, I said I like dark fantasy romances. Can you really blame me if I like a serial killer case? Now, for the only 2 hardcover copies, hardcover books that I got, one is called Hotel Magnifique. And this looked to be a little interesting because the hotel pops up from place to place, which immediately when I read that, it was like, ooh, it's like Dracula's castle from Castlevania, which tells you how much of a nerd I am. But I look forward to reading this and everything because this will be particularly interesting in terms of how dark it's going to be, and it is also technically a dark fantasy romance, so this will be particularly interesting. I think I've actually read something similar to this before. No, I've heard it somewhere before. I listen to a lot of ASMR, and there is a ASMR series called The Hotel Sanguine, and Hotel Sanguine is all of these creatures in this hotel. And this hotel, if you stay there, you can never really check out. Primarily because if you check out, you die, unless you have a special ticket or a pass. And it's actually very, very interesting. I'll have to, I'll probably, I think I've got it saved in my playlists. So if you guys are, if you guys follow my channel at all, go over to my playlists and see if I've got the Hotel Sanguine series on there. It may be private, but I'll change it to where it's public and you guys can listen to it at your own discretion, because it can get a little bit dark. Not dark enough for it to be censored by any of YouTube standards, but it gets pretty there. just to say. And the last book that I got it because it's from an author that I've actually read before. And that author, if you've listened to any of my book talk videos and picked out that I talked about the Mortal Instruments or the Clockwork series like Clockwork Angel, then you know that I love Cassandra Clare. And I saw this, and Cassandra Clare has another book out, another book series out, and this is called Swordcatcher. And just from this alone, I think it's going to be very, very interesting from where this goes and everything, because these two characters find a sort of deal maker to where they are able to escape the lives that sort of keep them shackled. But this very dark man has a organization that sort of seeps into the town's underbelly. But more than that, it reaches to the highest tower of the city, and it shows truly how corrupt everything is. And it's going to be a very interesting read. But if I know Cassandra Clare's work at all, I'm going to be literally screaming at ink on paper about, why are you doing this? I get very, very emotionally tied to some characters initially, and it's going to be interesting to see how I react to this one. So yeah, I've got all this on my reading list and everything, and it's going to be particularly good for research in what I do, because one of the things that I say in my writing videos is that don't conform to trends, more write what you want to read. And the reason I say that is because if you write what you want to read, you'll be more likely to, for one, finish it, and also you want to see where it goes. You want to be able to do great things with this. And I think that's important for anything that we do in life, actually. I think if you're passionate about a project or an art form or a job, then you're going to enjoy it more. And I think that's what's important, because it's the one time that we can actually be in control of ourselves, and we don't then have to listen to anybody in terms of life advice and everything. And I know that's weird to be giving life advice on my birthday, but I'm 26 and I have an old soul, so my old soul just got a year older. But anyway, that is all that I've got for you today. So it's just, yeah, it's been a very interesting year, and hopefully you guys will be around for the next year, and when I publish more of my books and everything. Wow, I apologize. I spent more time talking than I normally ever do. I think I've reached to almost a full 30 minutes of just talking to a camera. I am so sorry. But nevertheless, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys will set an alarm for when I go live later tonight for the birthday live stream and writing session. And I hope you guys will be there, and I hope we'll be able to talk writing, to talk books, to talk about the future of Lions Publishing and the future of the channel. And I hope you guys just have a very wonderful rest of your day today. If you guys are interested in reading Arborea Lux, Arborea Lux is available on Amazon and any online retailer of books. And when I say online retailer, I mean like you can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Barnes & Nobles, you can get it at Books A Million, but you can only get it online. Yes, I know that's weird, but that's how this goes. And the reason I say that is because you will need to be familiar with that book in order to read the Seraphim trilogy. Book 1 of Seraphim trilogy is out in the beta reader version on Wattpad. The link for that is down in the description below. To support me more in my writing journey, besides liking, subscribing, and commenting on this video, and also sharing it with any writer friends and that you know and everything, please go down to my Printify store. I create most of all of my merch and everything. I really do write and draw the designs, and I have an entire store load of designs based off of Arborea Lux. I'm still needing to sit down and do ones for the Seraphim trilogy. I'll probably get those done around the time I actually do publish Seraphim Awakening. But just go down to the store, it's in the description below, and please just browse, just look and see if you like anything. I've got stickers, I've got hats, I've got shirts. I believe I have like a whole lot of mugs, and I've also got tumblers. And I want to share the love and everything, and I want to share my artwork, whether it be something that I've written or something that I've drawn. And I hope you guys will enjoy that, because I know I have and everything. I particularly love just sharing my artwork, no matter what artwork and art form of art that it may be. Also down in the description below, I have my Ko-Fi account. Ko-Fi is a website that allows you to basically give tips and everything. And on Ko-Fi, I'm still trying to set up everything. I'm trying to set up stuff for like beta readers and everything. And I'm also trying to get a Kickstarter started also for the Seraphim trilogy as well. I don't know how well that's going to go, but I'm trying at least. So yeah. I will say this: if you guys aren't interested in my writing and everything, or being a beta reader, or just wanting to talk to me face to face, or just wanting to like text me as a writer and everything, please go down to my writing group as well. I've got a writing group through Facebook, and it's coming along. I have not posted a lot on it, but I will be posting. Hopefully a little later on in the week, I'll be posting a little bit more about prompts and everything, about stuff that we can do. And also, you will be getting a lot of the updates from here about live writing sessions on there, on the Magical Library Discord, also down in the description below, and also on any of my social media. I have 4 accounts of social media. I have Facebook, where you can find not only my online profile, but also my author page. I've got Instagram, I've got Twitter/X.com. I really wish Elon Musk would just go back to Twitter, because that's what everybody is used to. And I also have TikTok. I love TikTok and everything, but I'm not very popular on it. But if you guys deem it necessary, and if you deem me worthy of such an honor, I would love for you guys to go follow me on all my social media accounts. And if you've not yet, please subscribe to my channel and join our little family. Join our Discord group. Join our writing group on Facebook. Just be part of the community and everything. I want to learn about you guys and get to know you guys more. And if you liked this video and everything, like I said before, please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, I think that's enough of me rambling for today, or for right now at least. I hope to see you guys on the live stream later tonight. I believe the earliest I will try to set that up is 6:30, but the latest to start will be at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So I hope you guys, I hope you guys will be there to celebrate with me, because I celebrate with my family every year, but I don't get the chance to celebrate with friends or with like-minded people in terms of writing, or in terms of reading, or in terms of just absolute fandom. So I hope you guys will I hope you guys will enjoy this little writing session that we're doing. Thank you guys so much for watching the video and everything. I hope you guys have a very, very, very wonderful day. Happy birthday to me. Even though I actually don't like I don't like doing a whole lot for my birthday and everything. I think it's just because I've never really had a lot of parties for it. But this is sort of a virtual party for all of us to do, and for all of us to basically to be present with each other, but to also be writing and helping with each other. So yeah. This is Kat the Crowbones author here at the Magic Library, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your time here on the channel. Bye guys. swear I've got a tickle up my throat, and I don't know why. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. And I can feel it too, but I don't know what's causing it. Yeah, that's not going in. That's not going in the video. No, I will be deleting that.